Hello everybody, this is King Tut bringing you another StarCraft 2 replay. This is Game 6 between MKP and DRG from the MLG Winter Arena Grand Finals. So let's jump into the games and see how our players do. This is Antigua Shipyards, and spotting down in the south position in blue is MKP, Marine King Prime, currently leading the series 3-2, one more game and he takes home the prize. And in the top position is DRG, the red Zerg player. He's going to need to win one game in order to force a Game 7, which I love Game 7, so we can all hope and pray that happens. Antigua Shipyards, got your nice little natural right here. Decently sized choke here, so Hellion pressure can be a bit effective here. It's kind of hard for the Zerg to really block that off. Your third typically taken here, and then you can take your fourth here, or here, or here. Kind of depends on where you want to go with it and how much map control you have. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This is actually my second time casting the game, so I'll try not to spoil anything. Kind of rambled at the end of the other one. So MLG, the MLG Winter Finals is this weekend. I hope you guys are excited about that. I sure as hell am. And just on some other housekeeping notes, if you guys have any replays you want me to cast, let me know what they are. If you've got a copy, you can send it to me at kingtutsc2@gmail.com. I'll post that down below. I'm also going to be trying to do a little bit of streaming, 15 hatch, and we got one barracks on the way for MKP, but not a second one yet, so doesn't look like we'll see any 2 racks yet. For this game, so that'll be different than every other game this series, so that's a nice change. We'll try to stream. I got a stream up on twitch.tv/KingTutSC2. So try to let you guys know what's going on with that. I got a Twitter thing and I'll get that to you. I just don't tweet much because I'm not a bird, but I do it does announce on Twitch when I'm streaming. I'm going to try to get a schedule up. Gas going up for our Zerg player, and the spawning pool's down. Early expansion out of MKP, so as I said, no 2 racks pressure. Gas going up for MKP. If you guys have any games of your own that you want me to cast, I'm more than happy to do that. I like kind of seeing some of the slower paced stuff. It's a little easier to cast than the pros because they tend to be all over the place. A lot of stuff to pay attention to. So you can send those to me too. I won't make fun of you too much. I might a little bit, but then I also make fun of myself when I cast my own. So that's kind of how it goes. 2 queens on the way for our Zerg player, and his expansion is up. Got 2 gases up out of our Terran player, so we'll see what he does with this. Factory going down. This could be either early Hellions or early Banshees. Haven't seen MKP actually use Hellions a lot, but that is a very good possibility. We'll be able to see what he's doing here in a second. It is going to be Hellion pressure. Got the dead giveaway on that is this reactor going down on the barracks. That's timed out so you can just drop over there, so you get a little reactor Hellion action, get 4 Hellions, and do quite a bit of damage. As I said, it's a little difficult to block this off as a Zerg. I've seen some people try to, you get that creep threat out there early, which DRG didn't do. You can actually save 1, inject, and do a start creep threading right away, and almost have time to get some an Evo chamber or 2 planted up here and your spine crawler started, which will help out block off the entrance a little bit easier. Relatively easy. 2 queens will block off your main, so you've got that going for you. 4 Zerglings out on the map, going to go do a little recon. You do have a bunker up in front, so he's protected there. 2 Hellions on the way. The other thing you can do if you ever see double gas go up for your Terran, the other thing you've got to watch out for is Banshees. As I said, this reactor is kind of the dead giveaway on that. If you don't see a reactor go up, probably going to be Banshees or Cloak Banshees. 1 Zergling going down, nice little split on the other ones. Maybe going to be able to save at least 1, possibly 2. Nope, loses that one. Lost the one down here. See his flaming Hulk. So sad. And poof, he's gone. Spine crawler going up, as now he's got this up here. Third base going down now for MKP. This is actually very, very greedy, very quick expanding for a Terran player to have 3 bases up at 7 minutes. And if that doesn't get scouted pretty soon, MKP is going to be in a lot of trouble. Or DRG is. DRG is dropping his third, but he really needs to do a quick double expand. Get these roaches out there, get a little bit of control of the middle, and you can drop your fourth right there, or you can go up here or down here, whichever you feel more comfortable with. But kind of pinned back in the base till he can chase off these Hellions. I got 3 Hellions headed in, but we do have roaches on the field now, which are a hard counter to your Hellions, so they're going to be headed back here. Should be able to chase them off. Third gas going up. We got some tanks rolling out, +1+ on the way. Siege techs on the way. Running up pretty hardcore behind this first little set of roaches, so they're just gonna keep these Hellion pushed back. Good control from MKP, moving them at the right time to get away from those roaches. Saves all 4 of them, so that could come into play later. Also saves you that minerals that you used on that. It's gonna come up. See, pretty good defense there. Just going to run away. See if he runs up to check that third, and he doesn't, so still does not know that this third exists. We do have lair tech on the way, and the Evo chambers down, so I should see the upgrades coming out here shortly. Got some more roaches on the way, +1+1 now on the way, but he's going to be quite a bit behind. +1+1's about 3/4 way done for our Terran player. Armory going down, barracks going down, tech lab going down on one of the barracks would be my guess. Yeah. So the starport going down. Typically, if you've got a starport coming up, you'll get stim first. Takes a little bit longer, so it helps to get that going. But if you're not going to have medevacs up, then, as I said in the couple games ago, last game, something like that, you want to go with your combat shield first. Infestation pit about halfway done. Glial reconstitution, otherwise known as roach speed, on the way. And there is the stim pack. +1+1 is done, so we may actually see a move out here shortly. Looks like he lost 1 Hellion trying to take control of this middle, which is pretty well secured. We do see that DRG should be able to see that expansion. Yes, he does see that expansion, so he knows that's there. Should see him expanding here really quickly. Yep, he's going to go take this one, bust down these rocks. Not a horrible idea. You already got the creep tumor started this way, so you can expand over here for the quick reinforcements. He is quite a bit late, kind of missed his timing to do it extremely safe, and I have no idea what those drones were doing. They died though, so yeah, not sure what he planned on that. Hive is on the way, Spire coming up. I love this timing. If you're going to go Broodlords, if you start your Spire with your Hive, they'll get done at about the same time. And then you can start your Greater Spire as soon as that Hive gets finished. +1+1 is just about finished. +2+2 is on the way. +1 vehicle weapons also on the way for our Terran player. Pathogen glands just about finished. We see that fourth is about halfway done. And see what else we're going to see here. Continuing to drone up pretty hard. Pretty good drone count actually, managing to stay ahead. Moving up for a little bit of protection here in case this gets moved in on. And getting these gases, I love getting these gases before it actually finishes, because then you can just do your drone transfer and automatically get those gases pumping, which is very important if you're going for Broodlords. We do have a 4th, 5th base going up now on the south position there, plus a 4th coming up for MKP. And we see that gas started right away. We actually got an Ultra and a Greater Spire on the way, so that's not typically something you see. Stim is done, combat shield's on the way, and moving out. Looks like he's running that stim timing. +2+2 will actually be finished at about the same time too, so this is going to be a pretty strong push here. See lots of spine crawlers coming down, trying to switch over to that Broodlord Infestor, which is very immobile, so you want to have a lot of spine crawlers up. But this is a pretty scary push right here. Got a couple of decent fungals off there. Trying to move in from the backside. That's going to get cleaned up easily. Infestors moving around with roaches and speedlings, so might try to come around on the backside. Just took some damage on that tank because he shot himself. Hellions are all dead now, but this queen's going down. A little marine attack here. Forces sweeping them from the back. Those did get scanned. A little slow moving them in. Takes down one tank, and nice fungal on those marines, but kills off a couple of them, but not enough, I don't think, and he's going to end up losing all three of these infestors. Doesn't have burrow, and they're kind of slow. +2/+2 is just about finished for our Zerg player, and +3/+3 is on the way for our Terran player. Should be continuing to, yeah, he's already got another nice little force back here. A little bit behind on supply, but not too much, and a lot of that's because we've got 6 ultras on the way. Not sure I really like that call. Ultras are a little bit strange unit. They're really good if you can get things clumped, but trying to get to them can be a pain in the ass. I would have preferred to see some corruptors coming out and some broodlords, and then just trying to keep things pushed back with infestors and spine crawlers. We do have a lift coming up here, so dropping some marines into the main, going to be able to pick off a few overlords. If he gets enough of them off, yeah, supply caps our Zerg player. Heading in here, try to do a little bit of damage. We do have an ultra up. We've got one infestor. Beautiful fungal. Going to be able to clean that up, but at the same time, we've got forces moving down here at the bottom. Ultras moving in, trying to kill it. Gets one tank, 2 tanks, loses 2 ultras for it, and quite a bit of health off the other one. And not a very even trade. Tanks are cheaper than ultras. As I said, that's kind of the problem with ultras, though. It's very difficult to engage with them. This 5th base is up down here. We got 3 drones just kind of chilling there. It looks like DRG is starting to fall apart a little bit. Multitasking, not quite up to it. We do have a mule that was dropped down here for some repairs or something. Moving in, this is probably the last ditch effort. All of this should get cleaned up relatively easily. Yeah, and MKP is going to take it. Commanding game 6 this was, and that gives him the win. So congratulations to MKP. I believe this is his first major tournament win, so that was a good deal for him. I think what really did it, those ultras, I would have preferred to see broodlords there, or at least maybe not as many ultras first, and then some corruptors up and broodlords for that second push out instead of that second push with ultras. A little bit slow on that engagement back here, where he just managed to pick off a couple of tanks, or yeah, 1 tank I think, and a few marines at the cost of 3 infestors, a bunch of zerglings and roaches. Not very cost effective at all. This base down here never really came into play, never really got saturated up here, so congratulations to MKP. Hope you all enjoyed. Please leave any comments below, or if you've got any games that you want me to cast, or any players you want me to cast, shoot me an email with the game attached, or leave in the comments below, and I'll see if I can dig anything up for you. Hope you all enjoyed. Please leave any comments below, and I'll see you all next time.